Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about 12 tips on having a successful no spend. Whether it's a no spend day, weekend, month, year, however you want to do it. Many of you probably know what a no spend is. I actually didn't know for a long time. I was confused. You make a no spend your own. Some people do it for short periods of time, and sometimes people may do a no spend just on clothing. They may do a no spend on entertainment. So you can research and figure out what you want to do a no spend and how you want to do it that works for you. Let me get right into my tips. The first one is, especially if you're going to do a no spend year, except for the basics of things you need. So if you do a no spend year, that means you may not exchange gifts. So you may want to communicate with family and friends and let them know. That way everybody's on the same page. Number two, and we've spoken about this one, use all your pantry items, refrigerator and freezer. Make sure to label things with dates. I know that I could definitely improve on utilizing my refrigerator, freezer, and pantry, because once things are shut away, it's like out of sight, out of mind. So that is something that I think many people say they do, and many might, but I do believe that many of us could improve on that. Number three, rotate your clothes closet. I've been doing that. I don't know if you've noticed, I've been wearing a lot of different clothes on the channel because I'm rotating my closet and wearing every single thing I have. I actually cannot think of, unless it's something I've needed, I have not purchased other clothes unless it's been a need. Number four, see how you can get items for free. People do dumpster diving. You can do freecycle.com, ask friends and family. There's always ways to get things for free. Number five, spend time decluttering. That's what a lot of people are doing, not just because you're going to be more organized, but because guess what? You're going to discover things you forgot you had. I do all the time. I just discovered our waffle maker, and this weekend my daughter and I are going to make homemade waffles because I forgot I had the waffle maker. Number six, take a free class. I recently did one on happiness. I'm also doing one right now on the study of the brain. Very interesting, a little scientific, but quite interesting. There's all sorts of free classes out there that you can take. Number seven, this is my favorite, borrow, barter, trade. I'm going to give you an example. I have a friend of mine right now that she's going through her refrigerator, freezer, and pantry, and guess what? She right now is giving me some things that they're not using at their house. No one's using it. It's perfectly good. Like there was some lunch meat that they had put in the freezer and it's just not her favorite kind of lunch meat. She gave it to us. We will use it. So if you have friends that are going through the refrigerator, freezer, and pantry, you could ask them, hey, is there anything you were maybe just going to get rid of or your family's not using? I know of people that do that. That could be a way of getting a lot of free food. So that is something that I do sometimes, and it really helps. I also love to help friends organize their refrigerator, freezer, and pantry because I usually go home with some goodies. And also barter and borrow anything that you think that you might need that they would be willing to loan you. Could be a book, it could be, possibly a dress for an occasion, anything. Okay, number eight, bring snacks with you everywhere. Recently, a friend of mine took me to a movie, and guess what? Now, I brought a few snacks. She packed snacks in her purse to bring with us, and we ate before we got in the movie theater. That way, we didn't pay to go out to eat. Number nine, prepare food ahead for refrigerator and freezer. Just recently, I made some homemade cookies, and what I did with half of them is I put them in the freezer and labeled them. That way, whenever I make something, I can half it and then freeze it for another time, so you're only doing the work once. Number 10, get friends to join with you, because I have a feeling many people are going to be inspired by what you're doing, and when you find out how much money you can really save and how rewarding that is to have that extra money to give you a peace of mind, it's really wonderful. Also, the next tip, number 11, is unsubscribe from any websites that you're getting. Like if something's tempting, for example, let's say there's a website that you do online shopping and you keep getting all these sales and there's some really good ones. I mean, that's the thing is, if nothing was on sale, we wouldn't be as tempted to buy it. But, sometimes we feel like they create urgency and we can't live without the item, and there's never going to be as good a sale as this right now, and which keeps us buying stuff that we don't need, especially if you've got 50 or 70%, 5% off, you want to buy it. So you may want to unsubscribe from those websites, and that will help you, or throw away the catalogs right away when you get them. Number 12, Find ways to make money. You could sell things. A lot of people do that. There's always ways to make money, and there's always ways to save money. I'm going to keep saying that. Those are just 12 of my tips. If any of you have done a no spend, could you share some of your experiences and tips and tricks that have helped you be successful? I always want to hear from you. And at the end of this video, I'll have some other videos for you that you may like to watch, because you're going to find this channel to be a wonderful one with all the wonderful subscribers, and they have fantastic tips. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.